I found 4 blocks and got absolutely nothing. Zero. Silic. Nada. Welcome back to One Miners. I am Lucas and today I am going to tell you about my wild adventure trying to solo mine INIT with the INIBOX. Spoiler alert, it didn't go as planned, but here's the twist. This miner is actually profitable, just not the way I try to use it. Alright, before we dive into my disaster story, let me show you what you actually get when you order one of these. This is the INIBOX, fresh out of the box. Well, actually still in a box. So, we got this nice compact package here. Let's crack it open. Let's see what's inside. Shall we? Yes. And now we can see the machine. Matches. Here it is, the INIBOX. Pretty compact, about the size of a big router or little NAS. Much smaller than typical Bitcoin ASIC. You get only miner and power source is something you need to obtain by yourself. This machine needs 12 volts and 6-pin GPU connection. Or you can actually use power source from Bitmain, but today we are using Corsair's power source because we want to go full silent. Yeah. We will find out. On the box from other side, you can see the LED, if it's not working, if it's running, TF card slot, it's like SD card, reset button, IP reporter button, Ethernet, intake fan, exhaust fan. This is your mighty 12 volt at 40 amps, 6-pin. Basically it's same like on your GPU. You can use standard power supply or you can use professional Bitmain power source, which is louder, but it's safer to run. That's it. So people, this is INIBOX. We are going to run it, we are going to connect it. First thing first, let's measure it. Let's find out how big this thing is. So I can see it's about 19.7 centimeters cross 12.5 cross 16.5. So you can see it's pretty compact machine and scale. Let's see the grams. Okay, so this beauty has 3 kilo and 54 grams. Now, let's power it on. I will take 3 separate cables just for safety. And are we off? We are off. So, INIBOX hardware specification: 850 GHz per second on the VersaHash algorithm, pulling about 500 watts. For context, that's less than gaming PC and the efficiency actually pretty solid for what it is. Let's turn it on! Yes! Okay, this is running. So about 57 decibels. It's still starting. We will have to find out. Easiest way how to find this: just open Nmap on your command line and find all devices that are running on port 26666. So let's check it out. Matches INIT virus. Yeah, this is how it looks. There is a password. It should be INIBOX, I hope. Let's first start INIBOX, I just hope. This is the interface. Yates pool, which is default. Let's save it and apply. The machine will now restart and yep, it's gonna work as it's gonna do its thing. So we've got lights up. The INIBOX is boot up. This takes about 30 seconds to a minute. We need to find this thing on the network. The INIBOX will get IP address from your router, so you can find INIBOX either on your router or you can scan your network for right port. So dashboard. This is where you configure everything: pool setting, wallet address, worker name. Pretty straightforward interface. Open miner configuration. Yep, miner configuration. Set URL, Stratum TCP, pool, yatespool.com. Select right port so you have a right difficulty for your miner. Worker, just put in your public key and we are good to go. As password, just X. It works. Enter your wallet address, pick a worker name, hit save, and you are mining. Speed, hash rate, real-time hash rate, 531 megahash per second, average 979 megahash per second, which is actually pretty nice. We are running for 1 minute, 6 seconds, and we are connected to Yatespool A. We have accepted some data, so let's check the pool. We should find, yeah, this is how it's looking. We are mining, we provided 36 wallet shares, report 0 invalid shares and 0 delayed shares. Average daily hash rate, real-time hash rate, it's out of the window right now because it needs to calculate the average, and average for 1 minute over 24 hours. The INIBOX speaks Stratum protocol, which is standard way ASIC miners communicate with pools. But I don't want to pool, I want to go direct. So I wrote a little Python bridge that translates between the miner and the node, like a small little pool just for one miner or two. Actually, it's possible to connect multiple miners. Let me show how to actually set this up. Basically, you need to install Docker to run the node on your machine. Most of you are probably on Windows. Good news, you can use Windows subsystem for Linux. So we need Docker, Python, and yeah, some disk space, the INIBOX, and that's about it. Yeah, internet connection, of course. We install the actual bridge. I've packaged this up to make it easy. Navigate to solo mining folder, cd init vers, run the one command installer in your, enter your wallet, public key, yeah, install sh, your public key, the example, install sh, your hash, and the script does three things automatically. Start full init vers blockchain node. Sync with the network. This takes about 1 to 2 hours first time. Start the mining bridge on port 3333, and just for INIBOX, once the bridge is running, we change the INIBOX pool settings to point to your local server instead of Yatespool. So let's change it. Yeah, that's about it. Save, apply, and yeah, that's it. You are soul mining, or at least that's the theory. So I had it all this set up. WebSocket connection for instant bot notification, multi-node submission for faster propagation. Yeah, I did it. Solo miner block. Let me check my wallet. Nothing. Okay, maybe it takes a few confirmation. I will wait. Yeah, still nothing. So I will check the blockchain. Block was mine, but the miner address, not mine. Some another address I've never seen before. And this happened not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. 4 blocks where my node said, congratulations! And the blockchain said, who the are you? Something weird here. First thing I noticed, my node had like 10 to 17 peers maximum. Right now we are having, yeah, 0 peers, which sucks. We cannot propagate anything. Oh, 1 peer, that's great. For a blockchain network, that's not a lot. Bitcoin has 1,000, Ethereum has 1,000. This network has maybe 15 computers total, so I pulled last 100 blocks and checked who might them. 6 addresses mining 100% of all blocks, and guess what? They are belong to Yatespool, the official mining pool. The good news, it's actually profitable. If you use the pool like you're supposed to, this miner actually mines money. Let me show you the real numbers. I can see over here this network difficulty right now 58.44 terahash. To be very specific, this is actually reported by job manager on a bridge. Block time about 9 seconds, block reward 217 INI. Blocks per day, 9,600. Now let's compare what solo mining would look like versus pool mining. Here's something funny. The pool actually reports only about 60% of your real hash rate, but don't panic, it's something to do with how they handle difficulty adjustment. What matters is actually the INI hitting your wallet. In my case, I am seeing around 450 INI per day at average, finding roughly 2 blocks daily. My guess, it's pool mining. The pool fee is 10%, which is pretty standard but little harsh. If you are giving up 10% to get 100% reliability, and when the alternative is getting literally nothing, like I did with solo mining, I will take the deal any day. INI is listed on exchanges. You can actually sell for real money, and unless some of these altcoin miners that became paperweights, the miner itself is well built, relatively quiet, and it doesn't need dedicated 240 volt outlet. For home miner, that's a big deal. I've been running it for a while around Christmas, and it just works. Somehow, unless you try to solo mine it. Do I wish I could also mine and keep that extra 10%? Absolutely. Would it be awesome to hit block and keep the full 270 in a reward? Of course. But the reality is, pool mining with this thing is profitable. The 10% fee is somewhat reasonable, and that's more than I can say for a lot of the hardware sitting in our garage. Actually. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the decentralization. The whole point of cryptocurrency is that no single entity controls the network, right? That's why we are all here. But when I look at INIT bars, 6 address mining, 100% of blocks, all belong to one pool with an official statement that this pool was jointly launched with the project itself. I'm not saying it's a scam. The miner works, the coin has value, you get paid, but calling it decentralized, let's just say it's optimistic. It's a profitable miner for working coin. Just don't expect that decentralization promises. Okay, quick section for my fellow tech nerds. Putting the Stratum, which was actually really fun, even if the result was slightly disappointing. For those who don't know, Stratum is the protocol that ASIC miners use to talk to the pools. So now I have this beautiful Python codebase sitting in a folder waiting for a network that actually supports solo mining. If INIT ever changes, I am ready. Or if someone knows another VersaHash coin, hit me up. The code is in a description. Maybe someone smarter than me can figure out what's missing, or maybe you can use it for different coin that actually allows solo mining. It's out there. Stratum server, job manager, RPC client, the works go nuts. Yeah. Quick word about One Miners. We are not just making YouTube videos for fun. One Miners is a commercial mining operation, and we offer few things. So if you are interested in the INIBOX after watching this, yes, even knowing that I know about solo mining, you can order one directly from oneminers.com. But we are not just selling the INIBOX. We got Antminer S21S, a new S23 Hydros, Kaspa miners, Litecoin, you name it, and 7 years warranty, not 7 months. 7 years, 0% management fees. We got facilities on literally every continent: USA, Finland, Norway, Dubai, even Paraguay and Ethiopia. Electricity rates start around 5 cents per kilowatt hour. If you are paying 15 cents at home, you do the math. And if the cash flow is tight, we do buy now, pay later. 25% down. We want to make mining accessible. Here is my recommendation. If you are looking at INIBOX, use Yates Pool. Expect steady, predictable returns. Enjoy the quiet, home-friendly operation. Don't try to solo mine. You'll find blocks and get nothing, probably. Don't expect decentralized network. Don't spend weeks building Stratum bridge like I did. If you are okay with pool mining and you want profitable, quiet ASIC for home use, the INIBOX is actually a solid choice. Just go with the right expectation. And hey, if INITverse ever opens up solo mining in the future, I've got beautiful Python Stratum bridge ready to go. Alright, that's my INITverse solo mining adventure. If you learned something today, smash that like button. If you have similar experience with another coin, drop a comment below. I would love to hear your stories. If you want to grab an INIBOX or any other miner, check out oneminers.com, link in the description. We test everything before shipping, including warranty, and we are building out hosting if you don't want miners humming in your living room. For more content about home mining, real profitability numbers, and honest reviews, subscribe and hit the bell. I'm Lucas, thanks for watching and happy mining!